It's so great to be here. I can't believe it's been 25 years since graduation. Nelson, you've been quiet all evening. What's on your mind?
I'm just wondering what everyone's salary is.
Easy. Just go to LinkedIn and find the current workplace. Then go to Glassdoor and find the average salary at that company for that position.
Glassdoor's data is most likely obsolete and needn't reflect this group.
I'll say this. I don't want to share my salary, but I would like to know everyone else's.
That's surely true for us all. Let's rephrase the problem. 1. What is this group's average salary? 2. Can we find out without knowing any individual's salary?
Here's one way. I'll choose a secret number and share it with Russell. Next, he'll add his salary to my secret number and pass it to Aviva. She'll add hers to the total, and pass it to Dan, and so on. When it goes all the way to Stephanie, she'll pass the total to me. Finally, I will subtract my secret number from the total, add my salary, and announce the total. The total, divided by the number of us in this group, will give us the average.
Except, if you collude with Chomsky, the both of you will know my salary.
And you could separately collude with each of us, and get everyone's data.
Here's another way. I'll generate 12 random numbers that add up to my salary. I'll then secretly give one number to each of you. You must not share your received numbers with the others. Suppose my salary is $100,000. One possible split could be 238, 15,590, 836, 10,182, 13,587, 9,963, 7,759, 15,511, 11,938, 924, 2,334, and I give myself 11,298. These numbers add up to 100,000. Next, each of you generate 12 random numbers that sum up to your salary and secretly distribute the numbers to each of the others. Suppose your salaries are 110,000, 120,000, all the way to 210,000, and you distribute your numbers to everyone. Here's what my data would look like after receiving numbers from the rest of you. In column J, I collect the numbers I've received from each of you, conveniently labeled A through J. I won't divulge the column data with anyone, but I'll share the total. In my case, that's 157,422. Everyone shares their total. Here's a hypothetical example. Look at the bottom row. That's everyone's received total. When we sum them all up, we get 1,860,000. Dividing by 12 gives us an average salary of $155,000.
What if folks share the numbers they receive from others?
Suppose Russell and Chomsky collude. They'll only have their totals. Here's what it might look like. Suppose they try to infer Hume's salary. The numbers they have from Hume are 11,133 and 23,382, which sums to 34,515. That doesn't help infer his salary though. They would need everyone's number for Hume's salary, including Hume. Instead, they're better off just asking him.
This is cool. I'm convinced it works. I only have one question. How do I generate 12 random numbers that sum up to a specific total?
I've got this. First, generate 12 random numbers. For example, these. Next, sum up your random numbers, 586 in my case, then divide each random number by it. I won't read them out, you can see them here. By definition, these fractions sum up to 1. For any desired total, multiplying the total by each fraction will sum up to that total. For example, if I want Hardy's famous taxicab number, 1729, I get these decimals. Rounding the numbers give me these integers which add up to 1729.
There are more uses for this algorithm.
Before that, are we claiming we invented this? Are we, Jay?
Oh no, this is from mathematician David Gale's 1998 book, Tracking the Automatic Ant.
Okay, what are the other uses?
We can count how many of us are in a salary range without knowing who.
Let me see if I can figure this out. Pick a range, say 100 to 150,000. Share random numbers that sum to either 1 or 0. Your shared numbers will total to 1 if your salary falls in that range. Otherwise, it'll sum to 0. Everyone shares their sums, we add the sum of sums. Note that this will always be an integer. This final sum tells us how many fall into that salary range. Is that it?
Perfect.
Kripke, you've been at your computer for a while now. What's up?
The salary range of this group is $238,000.
What?
What?
It's a variation of Jerry's original suggestion, really.
Did you look up LinkedIn and Glassdoor?
Just LinkedIn. I collected each of your current and past workplaces. All of our workplaces, at some time, have been victims of a data breach when we were there. Some of us multiple times. I looked up the dark web and paid for those data. From there it was a few steps to your most recent tax returns. And now I have the average, the salary ranges, everything. Everything except anonymity.
Kripke. Thank you. I will never sleep again.